I tried on both laptops, my Apple, I have a MacBook, and then I tried on my son's Dell. I'm using my son's Dell now, and I cannot install them. I don't know what's wrong, so I cannot on both laptops. I cannot.
I think it's much better. It would be much better if you use the Windows laptop. So it will make you more easier to install this because the software is having a large capacity. Hello? Hello? Yeah. Since all the the capacity of the software up to 1.5 gigabytes, so it's quite large. So I think it would be much better if we use Windows laptop to install this. So I will try to share the screen how to install it. Maybe one of you don't have haven't installed before, so I will share the screen. So hope you see here. So it's better to install SPSS first before installing the AMOS software. Okay. Here. So I believe you already got this file, right? So how to install the SPSS, how to install the SPSS using this. And if you still not successfully, maybe it will take some time to install this. I think we don't have much time to wait the installation one by one. Maybe we can try to have an understanding first how to use analysis using the SPSS and AMOS here. So for those who are not installing the software, so please just watch this Zoom. Maybe you can practice later on after this. I'm trying to record this, so I hope the recording will be done successfully, and I will share to everyone here. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Let me see whether the recording's going on or not.
Doctor, I'm doing recording from my laptop.
Oh, you're.
Yeah.
Okay, the recording. Okay.
Yeah.
Dr. Mahadi is already doing the recording now. Okay. Good. So we'll continue the training. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. So my name is Muhammad Amsal Sahban. I'm the Associate Professor here in Indonesia. And I have the research into the management, into the human resource management, into the entrepreneurship, and I'm also teaching now the methodology and the statistic here in Indonesia for the master students and the PhD students also. So for today, I will share knowledge regarding how to analyze the data using the AMOS. So the statistic for research. We have to know that the AMOS software is very beneficial for the researchers who want to conduct the research in the questionnaire-based. I mean the study-based questionnaire. So it would be much better if we use the questionnaire to analyze using AMOS. If you using the secondary data like the profit ratio or liquidity ratio, so I think it would be much better if you use Tata or SPSS like that. It would be good. But for AMOS, I think it would be better if you use the questionnaire to analyze the data. So this the first the time is very limited. So I will try to share my screen. Hope you can see here.
Cannot see that.
Is there any problem? Mr. Paul Gon,
Maybe network problem.
yeah, can you mute your mic?
His mic is mute.
Okay, just wait.
Prof, please unmute your mic, yeah? Your microphone.
Oh, okay. All right. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Okay, good. Yeah. So today we will try to start from the beginning, because the beginning is very important for the foundation. So this is for the beginning, how to analyze the this model using the AMOS, and how to draw it and how to calculate it. So I will try to explain one by one. Okay, we have the model like this. So in AMOS, if we face the model like this, so we have to say that there is endogenous and exogenous variables. So the endogenous variables, which is accepting the arrow, and the exogenous variables throw the arrow like this. So we have now 3 endogenous variables and 2 exogenous variables here. Okay, so how we can draw this model using AMOS? So first of all, we have to what to say? Okay, wait. We have to analyze it using the SPSS first. So the SPSS here, hope you can see. Okay, I will trying to open the SPSS. Before I go through the AMOS, I set up all the data in here in SPSS. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 variables here in SPSS, and after we already set it up in here, and then we go to the data view, the next windows. Okay, the next windows. All right. So here's the raw data. We already prepare the data, and we will share to all the participants the data. And after we already finished the analyzing using the SPSS, we already input the data. We already built all the data here in SPSS, and then we go to the AMOS. We go to the AMOS, and we'll try to draw it. We'll try to draw it here. Okay. So you see the blank screen here in AMOS. So it means that we we are start to draw. We are ready to draw now. So before this, I'm going to explain what's the variables we will use for this training. So if we see in the SPSS, we see how many items here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. So it calls item. And this is the average of the items. And also this is called as item also. 1, 2, 3, 4, item 1, item 2, item 3, item 4. This one also, item 1 until item 4. This one also, item 1 and to item 4. And the last variables, item 1 to item 4. So what's JS mean? JS means the job satisfaction. Okay, I repeat again. JS means job satisfaction. So I will write down here. Job satisfaction. I believe all the participants already have this file, right? I think all the participants already received my file here. I already share to all the participants. I hope you already have it. And this one, we call it as organizational commitment. And EP means environmental perception. So we have to understand, we have to know our variables one by one, so that we can analyze it easily if we understand each variables here. So AC means attitude toward co-workers. All right. And last variables, which is dependent variables or independent variables, means staying SI means intention. Staying intention. Okay. So we already have the variables in front of us, which are ready to analyze using AMOS. In this stage, I'm still setting the data in the SPSS. So I name it. So there is no more confusion about the code of these each variables. So we have job satisfaction, organizational commitment, environmental perception, attitude toward coworkers, and staying intention. Okay. So I hope until now it's clear. We have the data. We have the data from the SPSS, and now we try to how to analyze and grow the data in AMOS and how to make the model in the AMOS. And before that, we try to see in the next windows. So GS, job satisfactions, measured by 5 scale, right? 5 scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like extremely dissatisfied, neutral, satisfied, and extremely satisfied. So it means 5 scale. But in organizational commitment, we measure the variables using 10 scale here, the 10 scale. So it will be no problem if we have the variables in one model have different scale. There is no problem. One of the variables using 5 scale, and another variables using 7 scale, and another variables using the 10 scale is no problem. So we can still analyze this using AMOS. and also we can still analyze using the SPSS. So in here we have variables which is having different scale, 5 scale, 10 scale, 7 scale, and okay, only 5 and 10, right? Only 5 and 10 scale here. So if you can see the one here, like the age and the gender, age and gender, we use gender only 1 and 2, male and female, 0 for male, 1 or female, like that. So after this, after we already set up in the SPSS, so how to draw the model using AMOS. Okay, I hope by the end of this session, all the participants can draw the model like this in AMOS. That's my hope. I hope one by one and every participant can draw this using AMOS. For those who are not installed the AMOS, so just be patient, just wait, just watch this video, and you can practice later on. Okay. All right. Okay. First, any question from the SPSS here from our data, the raw data? I hope everyone can understand our data here in SPSS. If someone want to ask some question about the SPSS, you're welcome. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'll continue. No question. All right. Okay, here. So when you open AMOS, so we have AMOS here. So the icons should be like this. The icons should be like this. So we have many icons here. Many icons like Sheet Manager, Language, Program Editor, AMOS Graphic. So just choose AMOS Graphic for data analysis. So the one here, just click on it, the AMOS Graph, and the menu will come up. All right, the menu will come up. Okay. Someone asking me in the chatting, is the scale data is ordinal or interval? This is a good question. The data here in the SPSS, this is an interval data. It's not the ordinal data, because the ordinal is not permitted to do the regression analysis. So the data should be in the interval, at least interval, and also the ratio would be good. So interval would be better if you will do the data analysis using the regression analysis like SPSS, like linear, multiple linear regression, simple linear regression, or using AMOS. So it should be interval, because the interval we can divide, we can calculate, we can do the mathematical analysis here in the interval data. But in the ordinal, we cannot use the mathematical calculation. So the data is not so good compared to the interval data. So if you can see here, in the screen, I will show you. So this is the sample of the interval data. If you want to make the questionnaire, just make like this. So all the participants can just can choose which one of the answer that suit them. Like, which score would you choose about working condition in this company? For example, like this, and totally dissatisfied and totally satisfied. So let them choose which of this figure, which of this number that suit match with their feeling. So this tends to be the interval data here. Okay, the theory of psychometric by Nunnally and Bernstein, 1977. So we will choose the interval data here. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Okay, we continue to the AMOS. So when we open the AMOS software, this kind of menu will come up, and we will see here in the edge. So we will see here in the edge. So this is a portrait, right? This is a portrait size. If you want to change, become the landscape. So just click analyze. Oh, sorry, just click view, interface properties, and then we have the format, the page layout here, the paper size. Just click landscape. I would like to make it legal, so it will be longer than A4. So if you want to change the layout in here, so I will repeat again. In the view, just click interface properties, view interface properties, and then choose the landscape here, the one here, and then click apply. So now our area to draw the model become bigger. Okay, become bigger now. So at this stage, we ready to draw the model using the variables that we already have. So how to call the SPSS data in AMOS software? Inside the AMOS, we can call the data. We can open the data using this AMOS by clicking this. You have the icon, the one here. Click this. Okay. And then after that, you click the file name. So I'm going to open the SPSS data in the AMOS software now. I'm going to call the data. So now we already have it. So I believe all the participants already have this file. We already shared. Dr. Mahadi also already shared this data. Then we just click open. So if successfully, so we will find the data here. The name of the data is SBAT data, consists of 400 samples. So if we already see in the menu the writing like this, so it means we already successfully call the data from the AMOS software, call the SPSS data from the AMOS software. And after that, we can click OK here. Okay. So until this stage, any questions so far? So we already have this data, so ready to analyze. Okay, we continue. So after this, when we already have the file, the SPSS file in the AMOS, so now we try to draw. How to draw it? So we will try to draw exactly the same with the this. Where is the okay with this? So exactly the same with this. So we are going to analyze. We are going to draw the model like this, exactly the same like this. So okay, I will make it side by side. Okay. It's not working. So just draw and have a look this. Have a look at this. Okay, let me try to draw. So we have the EP here, the environmental perception here, and also the attitude toward workers here. So firstly, we draw these two variables, right? Firstly, we draw these two variables. Wait. Okay, how to draw it? So we will click this. First, we click this one. Okay, so it's gonna be on and off. This is it will be on and off. If you click on, it will be on. If you click off, it will be off. Okay. 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 So just click on. If you click on, so we can draw like this, right? We can just click and hold. Then okay, if we already uh, satisfied with the size, right? If we already satisfied with the size, just release your hand, release your finger, and then they will make like this. And another one, if you want to draw the other one, so I think it would be better if you just copy and paste this. Don't draw again, because if you draw again, the size will be different to one each other. The size will be different to one each other. Okay, so it would be better if you just copy and paste this one. So let me erase. How to delete? How to delete this model? I mean this variables. So just click here, the one here, this icon, the object, erase, and then the cursor will change like this, like X, right? And then click, click, and click. That's all. It's very easy, right? It's very easy to erase, to delete. See? Just delete. Okay, we will try again. So we okay, sorry. Okay, we click this on, and then we hold the finger, and when you're happy with the size, and just release it. Okay, and then we copy using this, the one here. So this is the copy. Just put it on. You can put it on and put it off here. Okay, the one here, you can put it on and put it off. Okay. All right. Okay, there is the question here. Could you please share the SPSS data in order to enable to follow by practicing? I believe I already share all the file, right? I already shared the file. The SPSS and the AMOS software. Anyone haven't got the software? Anyone haven't got the file? Please just tell me, and then I will try to share again. No one? Okay. All right. So let me continue. If someone who don't have the SPSS file and the AMOS file, just let me know, and I will share again the file. Maybe Dr. Mahadi can share the file, so the participant can practice. Okay. All right. Okay. The SPSS file. Someone don't have the SPSS file. Maybe we can share the SPSS file here. Okay. Wait. Maybe we can share in here. Okay. Dr. Mahadi's already shared in the chat. Would you please to
Already he shared in the chat box. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's already chat in his checkbox. Okay. Okay. So continue. I'm continue now. Okay, I will continue again. Okay. We already reached this stage. Okay, we already reached this stage. So we have at least 5 variables with us. And now we already draw the variables. Okay. Okay. So after we already put all the variables here, so we can just copy and paste, copy, copy, copy like this. Okay. I hope all the participants can understand just using this icon, right? Just using the icon. And then we will try to make the indicator. So the one here like this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 indicators. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we are going to make the indicator in every variables. GS having job satisfaction having 5 indicators. EP environmental perception having 4 indicators, and SI having 4 indicators. OC having 4 indicators. All right. So let's continue our drawing. So here, yes, we will name it as GS. Yes. Variables, job, apa? Makan aja dulu. Nanti kalau gue, ya. Satisfaction. Okay. So I think you already have this. Okay. Oh, seminar. Okay. Nggak berisik kan? Okay. When we already write the variables, the name of the variables, don't close this box. Don't close this box. Just click one of the empty variables, and then it will empty by itself. The box will empty by itself. So then, what is this? Job satisfactions and what is this? EP, environmental perception, and attitude toward coworkers, right? EP, environmental perception, environmental perception. Okay. And then next is, what is the next? AC, right? AC here. Attitude toward coworkers. Attitude toward coworkers. Okay, we will Draw again, attitude toward coworkers, AC. AC. It means attitude toward, hello, how are you? Co-workers. Attitude toward coworkers.
Triangle slice.
Yes. And the job satisfaction and final perception already have, attitude toward coworkers already have, and this one, what is the name? The staying intention here, SI. Staying intention here. Okay. And the last one is what we call the last one. The last one is OC, right? OC. Organizational commitment. Okay. Organizational commitment. So we already complete all the variables. Organizational commitment. Okay. Oh, sorry. I think I put in the wrong variables. It should be SI here. It should be SI, staying intention. Staying. Where is staying intention? Where is that? Oh, staying intention. Staying intention. Okay. Here is organizational commitment. Organizational commitment. OC. Yeah, just say OC. Okay. All right. So I hope it's already clear how to put the name, how to name the variables one by one. So it's gonna be like this, right? It's gonna be like this. So okay. If you don't have the data set, just download it, because we already have in the chat the data AMOS. Dr. Mahadi has already shared the data. So please download it, and then we can practice hands-on practice together. Okay, we will hands-on practice together. Okay, we will start now. Now, after this, we will put the indicator in every variables. How to put the indicator in every variables? As we know that, GS having 5 indicators, EP having 4 indicators, AC having 4 indicators, and OC having 4 indicators, and SI having 4 indicators. Okay. Now, let's start from GS. Okay, let's start from GS. I will explain very slowly in order to make a better understanding how to make this model, because it's very important. This model is very important, and then after we already successfully make this model, so we will try to describe. We'll try to interpret the result. We'll try to interpret the finding after we already make this successfully. Okay, so we already go to here. Okay, let me share again the screen. Where is the screen? Okay, so we already reached in this at this stage. So we will put the arrow, right? The arrow like this. So EP influence GS, AC toward GS, AC toward OC, GS toward SI, GS toward OC, organizational commitment. All right. Okay. All right. So let's continue our drawing. Where is the, well, okay. Here, okay. Here we go. So we put the arrow here. firstly, well, we have to know, well, we have to understand that if we have two IFs, okay, I will repeat again. If we have two IFs, so we have to covariate, we have to covary this one, the exogenous variables or independent variables. We have to covary like this, right? Other than the exogenous variables, we don't need to covary. Only for the exogenous variables. So this is only eligible for exogenous variables or independent variables. We have to covary like this. Okay. Let me repeat again. Okay. This one here, we just put it on, and then click inside the variables and drag slowly go to the another variables. Okay. Okay. This one. And then if we want to make it tidy, make it clear, our drawing, we can move the variables here using this car. As we can see, the one here, we have the car. Just put it on, and after that we can move anywhere you want, right? You can move anyone you want.
Dr.
All
sorry.
right. See.
Doctor,
Okay.
can you hear me?
Yes.
Sometimes,
Yes, I can.
yes, sometimes you can have a look in the chat box because some participant they wrote some messages.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. This is, I think there is a problem with the downloading, right? Yeah. Many of the participants are having problem with downloading the data set. If you have the data WinRAR file, WinRAR application in your laptop, as we always see in every laptop, we have the WinRAR application. So you can download it using the WinRAR here, because the WinRAR is a common application. So if you are not able to download it, so maybe I can give you the original file, the SPSS file. Let me check. Okay, I will try to give you the original file, the dataset of the SPSS. Okay, this one. Okay. Okay, I already sent you the original dataset from the SPSS, and another one using. Okay, this one, right? Okay, here. I think this one is enough. The SBAT data. This is the SPSS dataset. So you can click on it and then you can download it and open it. Okay. Okay. I hope it makes sense and hope you understand. Right. Okay.
It is called a ratio scale because you
Okay. Any question again so far? Any question from the floor? No. Okay. I hope already can understand, right? And after we already set up this using the car, so we can move. Yeah, we can move these variables there and there. So we can just fit into the screen, just fit the variables into the screen using this icon here. Just put on this icon. When you put on, so the cursor will be changed into the car picture. All right. All right. Okay, someone told me maybe Dr. Mahadi can share in the data set, the AMOS data set in the group, in the WhatsApp group, right? still unable to get it. Okay, maybe we can share in the WhatsApp group. Maybe Dr. Mahadi can share the data set of SPSS in our WhatsApp group, right? Okay. All right, so let's continue our training. So we already reached to this stage, and then we go to this arrow. So two sides, one side arrow. Okay, we just go to one side arrow and go to this. Just click here inside the variables. Go to another variables. Okay, and then go here. Okay, and then here also, and then the one here also. Okay. Okay. And then the one here and the one here. Okay. And going to this arrow, going to this variables. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, I think we already draw like this, right? So now, okay, the arrows, what the meaning? What does arrows mean? What does arrows means? Okay, I'm sorry, a little bit noisy here. A little bit, we have some noise here. So I hope you can still hear my voice. All right. Okay. So the arrows means IV to DV, right? The arrows mean IV to DV. IV to DV, right? The arrows mean IV to DV, right? So this is influence this. So the independent variables influence these variables, and the independent variables influence these dependent variables. So the arrows means the influence. This one influence this one. Okay. This one influence this one. Okay. This one influence this one. All right. Okay. And what is two-head arrows means? We have two-head arrows here. What is the two-head arrows means? This is only used for the exogenous variables. This is used for the exogenous variables only. What does it mean? The meaning is this is the correlation between the endogenous variables. The correlation, the lower the correlation, the better will be, because we have to make it different between variables like this. Okay, we have to make it different between variables like this. It means that every is unique, right? Independent variable is unique. Cannot disturb to each other. Cannot disturb to each other. So it means if we have the result, the lower results, so the figure will be appear here when we calculate it. The figure will be appear if we calculate it in here. So the lower the figure, the lower the number will be better. It means that every variables is not disturbed to each other, not correlated to each other. Okay, so this the meaning of the two-head arrows. Okay. Okay. So let's continue. let's continue. Okay. Now we okay, we go to this icon. We go to this icon. Okay, we go to this icon and then click 5 times because we have 5 indicators. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I will repeat again. I will repeat again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just click 5 times and the indicators will appear like this. Okay. Okay. And now we are okay. We just make it good looking, and then if we want to make bigger, so just use this icon, the one here, right? And then just click and hold and just drag. If you already satisfied with the size, then click, just release the finger, just release the mouse. Okay, so here we go. So we already have the indicator here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And now we have another indicator in here. We have 4 indicators. Remember, we have 4 indicators, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? For EP. For EP have 4 indicators. So just click the icon, just click the icon and click 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. We repeat again. We repeat again. Just put on this icon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And how to rotate it? How to rotate it? Because this already face to the north. So we have to rotate it. How to rotate it? So just go to this icon and put it on. After you put it on, and the cursor will change like this, and then just click. Just click. Every time you click, the indicator will rotate. The indicator will rotate like this. Okay. Okay. After that, we make also here again 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then we rotate again. We rotate. Okay. And then again, if you can practice there, just practice. You can practice there in your laptop if you already have the file with you. And rotate again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, rotate. And here also 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And rotate again. Okay. So here we go. We already rotate and make the indicator. And then if you want to move each indicator, if you want to move each variables, you can just go here, and then don't forget to activate this. Don't forget to activate this. Don't forget. Okay. And after that, you can move. You can move it. Then you can make it smaller like this, right? You can make it smaller like this. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So we just make it tidy. Mama. Okay, so we already reached this stage. So I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so we can we can put the writing there like this. Okay, in here also like this. Okay, all right. Okay, so anyone having problem to draw this? Okay. Any question? If you have any difficulties, just let me know. Okay, so now we already make the model. We already make the model successfully. Now we will write one by one in the indicator. Right, one by one in the indicator. We already have this blank indicator, so it's ready to write the name of the indicator. Okay, so we can see here, well, what is the name? AP1, AP2, AP3, and AP4, right? AP1, 2, 3, and 4, right? Okay, in GS1 until GS5, AC1 until AC4, OC1 until OC4, SE1 until SI1 until SI4. Okay. Now we are trying to put the writing. Okay. Just put it off. Yeah. Just put it off. Off it. Okay. Just put off. So when you put off, so the cursor will back to normal like this. So the cursor will back to normal, and after that, just double click inside the indicator. Double click. Okay, the box will come up like this. So just name it GS1. Okay, GS1. GS1. Okay. GS1. Okay. GS2. GS3. GS4. And GS5. Okay. We S1, and if you miss the box, just double click. All right. If you miss the box, just double click here and write AC1, and then click again in the blank box AC2 and AC3 and AC4. Okay, and OC. Now OC, just click on the blank box OC1, OC2, OC3, and OC4. The last one, click on the blank box SI1, SI2, SI3, SI4. Okay. All right. So I hope you already understand. Okay. There is a question from the participants in the chat box. Do indicators show number of the questionnaire relating the variables? The answer is yes. Yeah. The answer is yes. So it means a number of the questionnaires But there is another case. One indicator consists of 5 items questionnaire. We have the case like that, but we have also one indicator only consists of 1 questionnaire. So we have many cases. In one indicator can consist of one questionnaire, but in another case, one indicator can consist of more than 1 questionnaire. So that's the problem. So in here, we just make it one indicator as the 1 questionnaire to make it more simple, right? To make it simpler. Okay. So this indicator consists of 1 items at this stage, right? Okay. So it make it more simple. So I will make it one indicator in one indicator accommodate 1 questionnaire in this model. All right. But it also be possible if we have one indicator consists of more than 1 or 2 or 3 questionnaire, right? Okay. So after that, after we already fill all the box, and then one more thing we have to pay attention is that this one here should be appears in the endogenous variables. This one should be go to the endogenous variables. Where is the endogenous variables? The endogenous variables means the DV or the dependent variables. This is the DV, this is the DV, this is the DV. So this one, those 3 are endogenous variables. The endogenous variables should have the unique variables like this. Okay. Each DV have the unique variables like this. Okay, hope you understand. And well, we want to make the cycle smaller. So just use this one, use this icon, and hold it, and then release your hand if you're already satisfied with the size. Okay, I already satisfied with this size, and then this one also, the one also here, and also the one also here. Okay, I already satisfied with the size, and then release your hand, release your mouse. Okay, this one also. All right. Okay, I think this enough. And then go to here. Okay, just make it shorten like this. Make it shorten, just shorten like this. Okay, right. So if we already have the model like this, right? So now the last but not least is that we have to name it this one by one. What is this? This is the error terms, right? This is the error terms. What is this? The blank circle here. This is we usually call it as the error terms. What is the error terms? The error terms means that there must be something not observable in our research. For example, this indicator, we have the indicator of environmental perception like this, but there must be something not observable in the field. So it means we have to find more and more. So the unobservable variables. So we name it as the error terms here. So the error terms, it means the error means that cannot observe in our research. It cannot be observed in our research. That means the error. So we have to put the name here. We put is E1. Just put E1 here, E1, right? E1, just put lowercase E1, and then put E2, put E3, put E4. Okay, just like that. The same, exactly the same. How to name it in the indicator and the variables. So this one, the error terms. And one more thing, how to make it faster. If you want to name it faster, just click here, the one here, plugin. We can name unobserved variables. Name unobserved variables automatically, right? So the error 1, error 2, error 3, error 4. So can be named automatically using this one. Just click plugin and then click unobserved variables, right? Okay. In one condition that all the indicators, all the variables already named. Okay. So the last error terms, we have to name it using this. Click plugin and click unobserved variables. Click, and then it will name by themselves. Okay, just like this. As you can see there, it's already named automatically. Okay, and we have the question here. Ideally, how many maximum statements shall we have to measure the construct? So it all depends, yeah. So the answer is all depends. If one items of the questionnaire already can explain the phenomena, so one statement is enough. But if the statement is not enough to explain the phenomena in the field, so we just add another statement of the questionnaire. So one indicator can consist of
Sorry, maybe there is a network problem, so we need to wait for a while.
By this time, can we have 10 minutes break, brother?
Yeah.
Dr. Mahathir Hassan?
Yeah, I'll
For
try.
Maghrib
Yeah.
prayer in Malaysia, yeah? We are in